And it's like there's all this little fog all over the place. Okay. And you can't see. You can't see internally. It's the awareness. You can't see your next step. You can't see the how. I just don't know how I'm going to earn that 50 grand per month. I can't even really understand how that could be possible right now. For example, if you have a goal of 50 grand, right? But when you look back, say you reach your first 10 to 20,000, you didn't know how you were going to do it either. But since you experienced it, you now can look back and you have full awareness of how things unfolded. I hope that makes sense. You can look back, you can see where you got the first 5, 10, 20 grand per month. You can see exactly how it unfolded, right? But you look forward, it's almost like you're living in a cloud. It's like you have the weight and awareness of where you're going, direction-wise, where you're headed to, but it's like you can't see. It's awareness. That's what we're lacking there. That's the fog, is awareness, right? And somebody else comes around and they're trying to explain that. They're trying to stretch your consciousness so that you finally understand, and some of the fog starts to dissipate and some of the sunlight starts to come through, so that some of the fog, oh my God, I see it. I see the road. I see what I need to do. I see why things haven't happened the way I've wanted them to for this long, okay? And this can be considered, this program, coaching, all this stuff. We just have to be aware that the fog is our own belief system, okay? See why the belief part of this is very important. Most people, they'll get some guidance and boom, they'll shoot it down because they feel like they know. That they'll have the inner feeling that's different, that's the intuition, but they feel like, oh no, I already know what I need to do in this spot, right? So you want to be open to not only intuition, but also the guidance, stretching your mind where you need to go. Now, why I said that is laying the foundation for beliefs. Remember, beliefs are always going to be challenged, and we cling on to our belief system, so we want to change that, okay? Before we move into it, jot some ideas down. What does believe mean? How do you believe? You'll hear it all the time. Just have faith. How do you just have faith? What do I have to do to have faith? Okay. What do you think? Belief. Jim and Lorraine said trust. That's a good one. What are you trusting in? I like the answer. I just wanted to expand upon it. What are you trusting in? Nick says the process. What's the process? Selena says the laws. What are the laws? Who created these laws? Where are they? And what are the laws? Natalie says trust that will come in the easiest and best way possible. Great. Armando says feel as if it's already existing. Love it. I've got some other answers chiming through. Nancy, I did see your question there. So just before we go on to, let's go on to belief, and then we're going to go to Nancy, your question there, because it's a wonderful question. Okay. I'll say the question actually out loud so everyone can hear it if you didn't see it. Is that fog or lack of awareness there for a purpose? Pretty good. Okay. Believe. What is belief? What are we believing in? What's faith? And what's fear? It's all invisible. You can't see a belief. You can see it unleashed, but you can't see belief. It's like electricity. You can't really see it in the outlet, but you know it can be unleashed by plugging something in the outlet and having that machine function, whether it's a fan, whether it's a light, whatever it is, right? So ask, believe, receive. Believe, trust, right? We're going to write down a couple of things here. Belief is a thought we keep thinking. A belief is a thought we keep thinking. Now, some of you have heard Abraham Hicks talk about that. Belief is only a thought we keep thinking over and over and over, and an ingrained thought pattern is a belief. This is part of lesson 1, the first 4 questions. Do you have any backing for the things that you believe in? What's scientific proof? What's physical proof? What is that? Does that even exist? Somebody can say, I proved that World War I happened in that exact year. That's when it started. Can you actually prove it? And what does proving that actually mean? Every memory is a viewpoint. Every memory is a perception about what somebody remembers or retained information about an event. As time goes forward, memory lessens of that significant event. It changes in the mind, but we still believe it happened that exact same way. So I saw two people can experience the same event, and two people have completely different memories of the same thing occurring. It's pretty good. It's a thought we keep thinking. So if you have a belief about yourself that you can't earn 50 grand per month in your business, you have some doubts. Doubts are essentially the opposite of beliefs, empowering beliefs. Disempowering beliefs, things that don't serve us, are doubts. So we're going to go forward with this. Doubts are beliefs that do not serve us.